Lesson 7.4 is over scale drawings. So this is when you might have like a map of a house and we want to know what's the actual size of a bedroom, but they give us the scale so we can figure out mathematically what is the actual size of the bedroom. Or you're making a model car and you want to know it's all to scale, so it's the same proportionally as what the real car would look like, but you want to figure out what's the difference in size. So that's what scale drawings are, scale models. So scale drawings and scale models are used to represent objects that are too large or too small to be drawn or built at actual size. The scale gives the ratio that compares the measurements of the drawing or model to the measurements of the real object. The measurements on a drawing or model are proportional to the measurements on the actual object. 1A, what is the actual distance between Hagerstown and Annapolis if on the map it measures 4 centimeters apart? So I always do like map over real, and you're going to set up a proportion similar to what we did in chapter 2, I think we started, yeah. So on the map it says that they are 4 centimeters apart, but we don't know how far they really are apart, so we're going to put an X there. If you look, the scale says that for every 1 centimeter on the map, it is actually 24 miles in real life. So we take 4 times 24, and that gets us 96 equals, and then we take 1 times x, so x equals 96 miles is how far they really are apart. I circle it, and that's my answer. An artist is painting a large mural of flowers on the side of a school. If she uses the scale 4 inches equals 1 inch, how large will the mural painting of a rose bloom be if the actual height of the rose bloom is 6 1/4 inches? So the painting is bigger than the real. So we do painting over real. And you could do real over painting as long as you're consistent. It doesn't matter. So the painting is for every 4 inches of painting, it is 1 inch of real. And if there are 6 1/4 inches real, we're trying to figure out how big is that going to be when she paints it. So we cross multiply and we take 4 times 6 1/4, and that gets us 25 equals 1 times x is 1x. So we get 25 inches is how big the rose bloom is going to be. Find the scale factor of a model sailboat if the scale is 1 inch equals 6 feet. So the scale factor means that we want to have the same label. So we have 1 inch is currently 6 feet. And so we're going to use that handy dandy conversions that we loved so much. And we are going to do for every 1 foot, there are 12 inches. Our feet cancel out. And so we have 1 over 72 inches. And that's our scale factor. 4A, a floor plan for a home is shown above, where every ½ inch represents 3 feet of the actual home. What is the actual area of bedroom 1? So on the map, we have a ½ inch equals 3 feet in the real home. And on bedroom 1, our length is 4 inches. And we're trying to find how many feet is that? How many feet is the real length? So we cross multiply, so we have 0.5x equals 12. And then we divide by 0.5. So I'm going to write it right here on the length. Our actual length is 24 feet. And now I'm going to go over and I'm going to do the width. So we have for a ½ inch, it is 3 feet. And our width is 1 inch. So what's the real width? So we take 1 times 3 is 3, and 0.5x, 0.5x. divide by 0.5 to get x by itself. And in real life, we have a width of 6 feet. So to find the area of this bedroom, you take 24 times 6, and you get the area of bedroom 1 is 144 feet squared. That is a lot of work. You may want to rewatch that video.